Patricia.
Well, it's just something you have to deal with.
How are you maintaining your sobriety? What are you doing, sir?
Well, I go to AA, you know.
How often a week?
Well, as much as I can.
Whoa, careful.
I'm sorry?
As much as I can.
Well, I
Has your
mean,
work
like
been
on a weekly
therapeutic for you?
basis?
Nick,
Well,
you don't have to answer this.
yes, no, yeah.
Let's take care of this in
Has your
separate
work been
forum.
therapeutic for you?
step?
Helping out with the cases?
What step?
Is this going to show the results of the investigation, Mr. Nolte?
This is going to show the results that there was false allegation.
What do you make of that anonymous call? Do you find it... What do you make of that anonymous call, sir?
Well, it's a little aggravating, but, you know, in my position, you know,
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
in my position, you just have to exercise a little bit of intelligence.
Mr. Workman.
Your Honor, I would state only that the prosecution says that the evidence of the violation is insufficient. In fact, the evidence of the violation is non-existent, and we'll submit, Your Honor. I appreciate
And so what was confirmed was, in fact, he was at a liquor store, in fact, purchased alcohol and beverages in the amount of $120. Is that what you're submitting on?
I am, Your Honor. I believe that it's unnecessary. This is not a case about the consumption of alcohol, but Mr. Nolte is going to do whatever this court orders, and he wants to make it clear to this court in every aspect of his behavior that he's fully in compliance with the terms and conditions of probation, that he does not have a problem, that he's a responsible citizen, he's going to go about his business. And hopefully he won't be dogged by anonymous allegations, by people who are simply trying to stir things up. Yes.
I'm going to leave this grant of probation, Mr. Nolte. I'm going to leave this just the way it was. You're in compliance with the terms and conditions. I appreciate your patience in waiting for this matter to get resolved, and I appreciate the efforts of the district attorney in clearing this up. Unfortunately, because probably what you do for a living, you're going to be exposed to these kinds of allegations. I can assure you nothing happens on a probationary grant unless we hold a hearing to determine whether it's true or not. In this case, it was merely an allegation, which turned out to be completely unfounded, at least based on the investigation.
May Mr. Nolte, well, the progress report was June 12th, Your Honor, and with the exception...
Gentlemen, come right here for just one second. Can we just get a comment about today? Yeah.
Can you come to the microphone?
There's really nothing to say. The allegations were false, and but the court had to check it out, and so I'm exonerated, and
There was much ado about nothing.
yeah.
This is good news for you. So are you pleased that it turned out your way in court today?
Well, it didn't turn out my way. It was just false allegations, and it turned out the way it was supposed to.
yeah.
Can you explain what happened and why you were purchasing alcohol?
I don't think you should discuss the details. I think it's best if the details aren't discussed.
Well, just so we can understand,
I don't think you should discuss the details.
Of alcohol?
We're not going to discuss the
It,
details.
it was actually for a benefit for a crippled child, and they wanted some alcohol to serve to the banquet.
Thank you. That'll be all. Thank you.
In several different pieces.
Best of luck and congratulations.
All right, thank you. All right, guys.
Good luck.
All right, man.